Small town girl who grew up on a farm in southern Indiana playing around bonfires. Now she's playing the indie scene in Nashville, Tennessee. Talking about Hollyana next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting live to at least 3 people on Spreaker.com.
It's your love for a song.
CMA Fest 2019 is right around the corner. June 6th, 7th, and 8th, live interviews with your favorite independent artist. June 9th, the official WABA Awards ceremony. Just stop by the Commodore Grill Holiday Inn Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. Get some red carpet pictures courtesy of Magnolia Emporium. Come WABA with the Chris Top program June 6th through the 9th at the 2019 CMA Fest. For a complete schedule of events, go to ChrisTopProgram.com or check us out on Facebook at the Chris Top Program. Let's work on being awesome together.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black rock back in 1972. We didn't know about the World War Web, was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove along here, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee. Let me turn my speakers down. With an ocean view. How in the heck are you doing, world?
Yeah! I am the one and only Alley Top, co-hosting alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the radio god, the man you wish you could be, but will never be, Chris freaking Top.
Thank you.
I'm looking for something to even add to all that.
Okay, it's not long enough as it is.
No,
It show's over. Time to go home now. Yeah, you had a little pause in there. Did you pull a brain muscle?
I did earlier, but actually I was just trying to chew my food.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Usually I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know who we would contact about pulling the brain muscles. I do want to mention something real quick.
Yeah.
That's why I left this in here. I went for my weigh-in today, as you're aware, and I've been nervous the last couple of weeks because I've been gaining weight every day on the scale.
Right, and we were like, what is going on?
Because I started working out and hiking more and just trying to, because I've lost 120 pounds. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to lose that other 20 and the scale keeps going the wrong direction. I'm like, bruh, what is going on with the scale? It's just hacking me off. So I went for my monthly weigh-in today at the chiropractor, and this is what happened. This is so cool. I got to brag about it for a second. My body fat mass, all right, went down 9 pounds. My body water mass went up 7.8. My muscle mass, this is how much muscle I gained over the last month. 14.5 pounds of muscle. So I lost 9 pounds, where the scale says I actually gained 5, but most of it's muscle.
You gained it in muscle.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
That's so boss.
It's so freaking crazy, dude. So freaking crazy. But I'm feeling good, except I'm sore.
Dude, I am so sore that I can't even sit down because I've been doing it too. Because I'm like, I need to get fit. I gotta do this for me.
Yeah.
And
I should turn your mic up, huh?
Oh, wow, thanks. Now I can speak and stuff.
They can hear you. It's just, now you sound really good.
Yeah, way to go. Where's the want button? Want.
Anyway, I just had to brag for a second because I'm really, really, really proud of that. It made me happy today because I went in nervous, man. I was like, oh, man, what are they going to say to me today? They're going to be like, you fatty fatso, get out. But no, it was good news. Mm-hmm. It was really good news. I'm excited.
I'm chewing my food.
I know,
on
it's
the
okay.
radio.
It's okay.
It's like
You can talk on the radio with your mouth full.
It's gonna be like everybody's gonna call me out now when they see me. Oh, you're the girl. You're the co-host that chews with her mouth open. I thought you would be bigger.
You're the muffin girl.
Everybody is gonna think I look like a muffin, like as much as I eat on the radio.
I know. So Holly, now, okay, am I calling you Holly or Hollyana?
Either one, Chris.
What? So whatever's natural.
Yeah, whatever's natural.
Okay, good. That makes me happy. Okay, because I got to ask these questions because I don't know.
He's always getting people's names wrong. He's like Devin, Devon.
Dude, I am, man.
Devon.
I am. I always screw something up. It's like crazy. But
goofed.
that's I think that's the beauty of the show though, because we don't go back and edit. It's just like whatever we do is what you
Nailed
get.
it.
Get what you got.
Yeah. We just go with it.
I got a lot of Holly Aunas before. The weirdest one was I got a Holly Luna once. And I was
Holly
like,
Luna.
Luna? Where did they get Luna from?
L though.
Yeah, I mean that could be another, maybe
Did
a
you-
good name change.
Can you even read, bro? Like,
I don't know. Okay, so we've got a lot to catch up on.
Yes.
All right.
For a while.
And we've got 4 songs that we're going to play today. We're going to do 2 that are recorded.
Yep.
And we're going to do 2 live today. Okay, so I just want to make sure I got all this right. Now, before we even get into any of that stuff, 4 years ago you were on the show.
Yes, I was.
And it's been a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, and that was a Skype interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now here we are in person, and we'd actually met briefly before at the Commodore Grill 4 years ago. And, I went back and I listened to parts of the show, the original show, and you have always been just tremendously talented. Always.
Chris?
And I freaking love you to death. But you've gotten better somehow.
I was like, "Where's this butt going?"
There's always a
you started out great, and now you're like, man, I don't even know what to say anymore. Because I was telling Allie before you got here, I was like, man, I don't know if I can get through this interview because I'm going to be fanboying the whole time.
right? You were like that.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm gonna fanboy.
It's just not going to work out. I'm not going to know what to say. I'm going to call her the wrong name,
It's like
and
if
it's going to be
Brad
over.
Pitt. It's like if Brad Pitt were in your seat right now because he's obsessed with Brad Pitt.
I am.
And I told him that.
if I was gay, I'd be all about Brad.
And
Brad
I told him
Pitt.
that
I am
it was
kind of
okay
anyway.
to cheat on me if it was Brad Pitt, but
Yeah.
only if it was Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to show up. Hopefully not. I don't know. Maybe so. So, okay. So I think what happened 4 years ago after we did our Skype interview, we had the CMA Fest thing coming around. I don't think it was the first one. I think it was the second one. And I tried to contact you to actually come out for an interview, but I think you'd actually moved to New York at the time.
I had. Yeah.
I was heartbroken. You broke my freaking heart when you left.
Yeah. Well,
You goofed.
I know. I missed it.
Okay.
I was in New York.
Okay, so now when I first had you on the show, you were going back and forth between Nashville and New York.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you just decided just to go to New York.
Yep, moved to New York, got a job in the music industry doing like digital marketing and web design and posting on social media and graphic design for other artists.
Okay.
Until the day when I was sitting at my desk and I was looking at the artists that I was like managing or branding or whatever it was that day. And I was like, why am I on this side of the desk when I want to be there? Like I wanted to be the artist, not the person marketing it. So I quit my job. And 2 years ago today, actually, I moved back to Nashville and started doing music full time.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yeah, I've been waiting to tell you
boss.
that
Thanks.
the whole time. Now, can I pry a little bit?
Yes.
Is that okay? Now, if I say something that you don't want to answer, just be like, Chris, bro, shut up. Let me sing. Okay, so I was reading something you posted today. I think it was on Instagram about how your life had kind of turned upside down a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess 2 years ago when you came back. Can you tell me what happened? Or
It was, words. Yeah, I guess people kind of already know this. I was engaged and living in New York.
and I think that's the guy you were engaged to when you left, when you had you on the show the first time. Okay.
Yeah, and, things didn't work out. And I think that now everything possibly happens for a reason,
Sure.
And I'm really glad that everything turned out the way that it did, because now I'm happier than ever. I mean, I'm glad I went to New York. I'm glad everything happened. I'm glad that I worked in the music industry and learned a ton and, explored the world a little. And
Yeah.
now I feel like I am exactly who I'm meant to be and where I'm meant to be at the right place and the right time. So I'm kind of thankful for all of the ups and the downs and the bumps and the twists. And it was a journey getting here, but I wouldn't change anything about who I am now. So I wouldn't change anything about the journey.
Does it make you a better writer?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I feel like when we go through painful events and stuff like that, we can use that
Absolutely.
As writers. So, yeah.
No, for sure.
Okay, I know I'm going to sound like a total asshole when I say this, but I'm glad it didn't work out with you and the guy.
No,
I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
But you feel like a stronger person now? Everything's good?
Yeah.
You're happy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Anything going on in love life now, or is it just music?
Yeah, no. I'm seeing a guy who's also a musician.
Oh.
And, we're planning a tour together this summer. His name is Joshua, and that's his artist name. It's just Joshua.
Okay, so how serious is this?
Pretty serious.
You did the eye roll thing, like the look.
Ooh.
Like you're
Ooh la
smitten.
la, like,
Yeah.
Well, how long has it been?
Going on 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like the real deal.
It's like the real deal.
Now, is he a bass player or a drummer? Because I've heard things about...
He's a guitarist.
Okay, so...
It's kind of 50-50 with guitarists, so...
Yeah, do I need to meet him first? I mean...
I think he's a keeper, Chris.
Okay.
He's a keeper.
All right. I still like to meet him, though, just to be safe. Okay.
We'll make that happen.
Maybe you can bring him to CMA Fest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can talk a little bit. I'll pull him. I'll pull him like in a private room.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll have a chat because I want to make sure you're good.
Yes.
Okay. No more heartbreaks and everything. I mean, unless it
gonna
helps you write a really good
interrogate
song,
him.
then.
Then
I
that's
hate Josh. He should
fine.
be more of a jerk. So.
Okay, so you're back in Nashville. You've been here for 2 years ago today, just hitting the indie scene. So how much did your music change from the time I had you on the show the first time?
I think a lot. It's gone through lots of changes. Oh man, I don't even know. I've done lots of EDM features, which has been random and fun. Done some pop stuff. I still write country pretty much full time, for other artists. And my stuff is somewhere in the Americana pop indie rock realm. I don't really know.
That's a kind of a weird thing.
It's a weird thing. And we'll just call it, like,
But it works for
singer-songwriter,
you, though.
Yeah.
It works for you, yeah.
I'm not really sure what to call it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have an idea what to call it,
We'll put some thought into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I love your attitude as much as I love your talent and your voice. I mean, there's a lot to be said for that because I can tell when I stalk you, not that I stalk you.
Oh, heck.
Not that I stalk you, but I can tell that your fans just love you to death.
I love them. They're so nice. I've met so many amazing people online on Facebook and Instagram and through Spotify, and it's been crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, what is it that makes you do, and this is probably, I probably should even ask you this. I should probably ask somebody else this, like looking in, but what makes you different than these other chicks that are on there that are just like, listen to me, watch me, me, and it's just, you're different.
It's like, I don't know, I feel like, how do I answer this? Okay, I'll say
I mean, you don't have to. I'm thinking out loud, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. No, the thing that people have told me is just I get a lot of thank yous for just responding to people and just talking to people. I was like, I love talking to new people and meeting new people, and if they send me, like, I get fan art every now and then, I like to post about it, or like, graphics that someone sends me, and I love that kind of stuff,
Right,
and,
right.
I just get a lot of thank yous for kind of responding and being interactive with them.
I'm just trying to get you back in the camera.
I was like trying to be as slick and sly about that as possible because your mom's on Facebook and she was like, I can't see Holly. So I was like, oh.
Thanks, Mom.
Is there anybody else? Who all's in the chat right now?
Let's see. I had it up earlier. I'm not so good with iPads.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's Donald Spencer Kirby, and he's kind of chatting along.
Hi,
He said,
Donnie.
it's nice to hear Chris and Allie again, and he's sending hugs.
Hugs.
Big hugs back to
And
you, Donnie.
Shannon Stewart said, we see part of you. And then Nick Barkley's in the chat, watching.
Thanks for watching, guys, and hanging out on Facebook.
Yeah, we're just chilling today, And,
She said, yay, thank you.
But we appreciate you guys watching the Facebook Live, but you can always go back and listen to the show later on christopprogram.com. You can listen to us on iHeart. We're on Spotify now, which is really exciting. We are on Stitcher, Spreaker, all these places. So you can always go back and listen to the show on demand. And the two songs that I play, you can go back if you missed those and tell people to go, go listen to them. And then when they come out, buy the songs.
Yeah, buy the song, bro.
And we'll talk about that later. We'll let you
fired up.
We'll let you get fired up. Okay. So which one are we playing first? We talked about it a little bit before the show started.
Meet Me at Midnight.
Meet Me at Midnight. And that's the one that came out yesterday? Day before yesterday.
Just yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, okay.
Meet Me at Midnight. Is that a song about vampires or werewolves?
No, it's
Always
Yes,
vampires.
girl. Oh, yes, I love vampires. Oh, girl, let's talk after the show.
I played this like 3 times right before you got here.
Oh,
It's so good. It is so freaking... I should have played it on Spotify.
Oh my god, I just love you even more now because I'm sitting about thinking that you love vampires, and I'm like, I found a kindred spirit right now.
Are you done? Are you?
No, I mean, this is great.
We can talk about vampires like when we're taking.
Well, that's
pictures.
why I said I'll see you after the show.
Okay. So meet me at midnight. Tell me about it. Like, where did this song come from? Did you write the whole thing? What?
Yeah, I wrote the song with my friends Ryan Oatkin, who he's also singing and playing on the track, and this lovely couple. Their duo name is Lazy Jane, and it's Madison and Tristan Smith. They're a married couple, and they're the country duo. They're fabulous. Follow them. And we just wanted to write a super fun song. And Madison was like, I just want to write a song called Midnight. And we were just like, yeah, let's just make the song like ridiculous and fun and upbeat and all about how you meet somebody and you're like, I want to see more of you. So meet me at midnight.
Yeah, so that's it.
That's
Simple as that. How long did it take to write?
That was probably like, I think this one was maybe a 2-hour write.
You kill me.
Something like
How do you do that? I mean, it's just...
Sometimes it takes hours. Sometimes it's like 40 minutes done. It's
just like a great song.
Weird.
It is so good. And it's like, oh, I banged it out in 2 hours. No big deal.
It was like bada bing, bada bang, bada boom.
It's like some people in the world have all the talent. And then there's the rest of us.
And then there's some people that are like...
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to play this. And it's available everywhere. iTunes.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
How would you prefer, like, people purchase the song? Like iTunes or off your website or what?
Any way that you guys want. I'm just glad that you're listening to it.
Okay.
I mean, you know, any streaming platform is good to add to streams. Obviously, if you actually buy the music still, that's very appreciated by all of us.
So they should go to iTunes and we should buy it from iTunes and then stream it all day long on Spotify.
That would be awesome.
That would be the way to do it. Okay. I just want to make sure. So if you just tuned in, we've got Auna right here on the Chris Top program today, and we are going to play a brand new song. Oh, and I got to mention this. We've got a couple of songs that haven't even come out yet that we're going to debut on the show today. Some of them are like weeks out.
That is exciting when we do
Isn't
stuff
that
like
exciting?
that. I love it.
That's exciting, dude. Okay. Meet me at midnight, Auna.
Walking, lights off, but like us the stars are up. I can almost see you, but I can't see you through the way you laugh. I wonder if you're holding back the way that I do, but I can show you. Meet me at midnight. I'm overacting like I'm not always lost. Can't pretend that I don't know what I want. Find me where the trees kiss the sky and meet me at midnight. I wanna know, but no, I don't wanna ask. Come on, show the face underneath that mask. Take the chance, you've still got time to meet me at midnight. Late night talk seem to help us unravel mysteries. I wanna know you the way you know you. Go on, tell me all of the secrets that you keep. Your life, your story. I want what you need. Meet me at midnight. I'm overacting like I'm not always lost. Can't pretend that I don't know what I want. Find me where the trees kiss the sky and meet me at midnight. I wanna know, but no, I don't wanna ask. Come on, show the face underneath that mask. Take the chance, you've still got time to meet me at midnight. When our eyes meet, no babe, I don't count the cost. Won't pretend I don't know what I want. What I want. Meet me at midnight. 'Cause I'm overacting like I'm not always lost. Can't pretend I don't know what I want. Find me where the trees kiss the sky and meet me at midnight. I wanna know, but no, I don't wanna ask. Come on, show the face underneath that mask. Take the chance, you've still got time to meet me at midnight.
Okay, so we're sitting there yakking the whole time
Right?
that the song's playing. But I mean, it's like when I hear a song that I like, I can't. It's not like a movie that I like. You know, I can sit there and be quiet through the whole movie and absolutely love the movie. I might, you know how I am. I'll reach over and like I'll hit your leg or something at a good scene. But like, you know, when I hear a song like this, I've got to talk through it sometimes. And this is just so good. I just want to play it again like 3 times and not say anything.
I feel like we need to move the camera again because, like...
Am I moving? What am I doing?
You know what? I bet I'm hitting it with my chair. I bet I'm hitting it with my chair. I bet that's what's happening. Okay, so... But, yeah, I mean, it's like I love that song.
That was like, I said it was ear candy. I was like, because it was like, that was like sweet to the ears, like the harmonies of it, and your vocals were great with the instruments. Like they matched. Like it was like the vocals and the instruments were married in that song, and it was so friggin' bows.
You know what's weird though, because I consider myself pretty much a lyric guy. And I've listened to that song I think 4 times now, and I still couldn't tell you what it's about just because I enjoy listening to it so much. I haven't really paid attention yet.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy for
you. What have you done to me?
Stomping. Like,
for me, it's like the opposite. Like there are maybe 4 songs that I like because of the lyrics alone, but like that was so good. Mm-hmm. It makes me want to go in the forest. I was saying off the air, it makes me want to go in the forest at night and like look at the stars and stuff and explore it and just dance.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's our whole goal in writing songs.
Right?
So what kind of response have you been getting for Meet Me at Midnight?
It's been amazing so far. Like, we've passed 2,000 streams on Spotify, and it came out yesterday.
And
I can't see the statistics yet on anything else, but I'm so appreciative of all the messages and everyone posting it in their story on Instagram. And if you put it in your story, please tag me. I want to repost you. I want to thank you. It's very exciting.
Dude, it's so cool. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I have to give a huge thank you to Matt Poole and Ryan Yeomans at the Amber Sound. That's the studio that we recorded this at.
The Amber Sound?
The Amber Sound.
Okay.
And they did amazing with this. And once again to Ryan Opkin, who played guitar with me and sang with me and wrote the song, with me. Mm-hmm. And to Dan Kozlowski, who did all of the percussion stuff, the clapping and the stomping. It was great. He came into the studio that day and was like, what kind of percussion do you want on this? And I was like, whatever you want to do. And he was like, okay, I'm going to do stomping. He goes, how barnyard do you want your stomping? We have no idea
how barnyard.
How
That's
barnyard
great.
do you want your stomping?
Right.
So we were like, however much barnyard you think. And there was a video.
Barnyard the hell out of it.
Of Dan just like stomping away.
Right.
It's great. It's great. So we're really happy with that.
Well, it sounds like you just have a great time when you do this stuff.
Yeah. I'm lucky to make music with my best friends. Like
my
band, I love them. Even the other 2 guys that aren't on this particular track. Matthew Foss and John Townsend, like the 4 of those guys are like 4 of my best friends in the world, and it's so much fun to do music with them.
Mm-hmm. Now, how often or how much time do you put into actually writing every week? Do you and do you write at all by yourself, or do you always co-write, or what?
So far as co-writing goes, last year I was trying to write twice a day, 5 days a week, and each write is anywhere between 2 to 4 hours long. This year I'm mainly focusing on my own artist stuff, so I'm still writing for other artists and with other artists. Probably 5 times a week instead of 10 times a week. Mm-hmm. So, about 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, I'm usually writing. And then I try to write by myself at least once or twice a week. But that comes in the middle of the night because I am a vampire. I'm telling you. Yes! Live in the dark, stay up all night. It'll be like 4 a.m. and I'm sitting on my front porch writing a song.
Sure, yeah. Now, give me like a typical week for you, or maybe like a condensed, maybe a year. Like, you write. Are you touring? Okay, so kind of tell me what's coming up then, I guess.
Yeah, so this year I've been focusing, like I said, on writing for other people still, and then so a typical week will be, I get up at 10 every day, musician's time.
Because you're up till 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up around 10, go to a write at 11, write from 11 to 2, and then I usually go to a coffee shop and I sit there and I email people, emailing playlisters and booking people and everyone else that I can think of, blogs.
All the boring stuff that we,
I don't know, but I love it. Like I said, my background's in, music marketing, and so it's super fun for me to like be able to market my own projects.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's kind of what my typical week is like, and now I'm releasing a bunch of music this year because I've been, I spent the last 2 years writing.
We reconnected at a good time because there's all kinds of stuff coming out.
I'd be like, hey Chris, I got another song.
Yeah, I'll be like, come on, let's do this. Yeah.
Ryan, one of my guitarists who's also on this song, he and I have been working on just a bunch of acoustic songs, kind of like this, where there's some percussion and stuff, but mainly acoustic. And next month, we're going to be putting out an acoustic album. So there will be more about that on my social media soon.
Oh, I didn't realize a whole album was coming out.
10 songs are coming out in May.
Oh, okay. And it's going to be an acoustic, 10 songs on the acoustic album.
Some snaps and some claps and some brushes on some of the songs. A little bit
snaps and claps. Love it.
That's all you need.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
But yeah, so we're putting out that acoustic album that we were very excited about. And then later this year, I'm going to start putting out my full band stuff. So the full band, the more of the indie rock project, is probably going to start coming out in July. We're still working out the kinks in that.
So you're like a machine.
Oh, we're putting out a lot of music. It's exciting.
It is.
I was kind of worried that I was going to be hitting people with too much music, even releasing this after releasing some stuff, last month and in February as well. But people have been so receptive and so nice and messaging me about it. So I'm thankful.
And keep it coming.
Wants to listen.
Yeah. So one came out yesterday, and then you've got one coming out in 2 weeks.
Yes, I do. April 19th.
April 19th, and we're going to play that today.
Yes, we are. For the first time ever, everyone here.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right, what you got?
Donald Spencer Kirby said that he bought that song that we were playing. So he bought it. He's like, just bought it. And then who else? There's somebody in the chat. Some guy named Joe Kraftcheck.
Hi, Joe.
Am I saying your name right? I hope so. I hope I'm not screwing it up.
Just call him Joe.
Because everybody, at least once a show, somebody comes into the chat with like some last name that I've never heard of before in my life.
If you've got a hard name, a difficult name, stay out of the chat, okay?
Right? Get out.
Or change it to Smith or Jones. Just for the chat. Yeah. Well, good. And these are all people that love Holly.
Mm-hmm. And there's people stopping in and watching and everything.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he said I got it right, so.
Oh, good.
I didn't just
good
get it
you.
right, I got it correct. So that's like extra right.
Good for you. I'm so proud of you.
Me too.
I'm really proud of you. Okay, so we've got we've got 3 more songs we're going to do today, for sure. Now, we were talking about buying music, though, just there for a second. So, somebody like me, even somebody without the equipment that I have, could easily go online and just pretty much just get a song for free anytime they want it. So why not just do that?
Because you could be a jerk anytime you wanted, but you don't always want to do that now, do you? No.
I guess not. No,
you
now that
don't.
I think about it.
So, listen, an artist is an artist because they want to. They don't just do it because,
they don't do it for free?
No. They want this. They're not like, oh, I guess I'll be an artist because it's so easy.
Right.
No, it's like one of the hardest things you can do. And like taking hard-earned money away from them when you could literally scarf over 99 cents, like that's in your coin jar, bro.
Yep.
Like, give it up. Skip coffee that week or something, or like make your own, bro, and then don't go and be stealing music, because if you steal somebody's music, you're stealing their dream, and that's not okay. So if I catch you stealing music, there's something I'm gonna do for you. I will hunt you down and maybe kill you.
Well, thank you for that. I won't be stealing any music. I'll pay for all of it now.
You better.
For sure.
From now on, are you saying that you've stolen before?
It's the truth, though, because people can skip Starbucks one day and they can buy a whole freaking EP.
They could buy the whole album because coffee is not cheap.
Right.
It's expensive.
Just one day. You can make your coffee one day.
Right.
And skip Starbucks.
Make your own coffee.
And buy like 6 or 7 songs. Easy. Easy.
For real.
Easy. Yeah. Okay, now, are we going to do a live one now?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Oh, this is really exciting, because it's like, this is how special I feel, because Holly drove from Nashville to come here, and now she's going to perform in our studio, just like a private show. Yeah.
This is going to be lit.
Yeah, this is lit.
So that was actually a good segue about buying music to lead into this. So I normally would never beg you guys to go buy one of my songs. But
that's why we do it for you.
There we go.
Right?
But this next song, none of the money that I make from the song is going to me. So I do ask you guys to please stream the song or buy this song or whatever method you get your music, unless it's stealing.
Then don't do that or I'll hunt you down.
So this was one of those songs that came to me at 4 a.m. Writing by myself. So my mom's best friend last year on her 61st birthday was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. And 6 months later, I think about that time, her grandson, who she has custody of, was also diagnosed with cancer on his 9th birthday, both on their birthdays. And I I don't know, I wanted to do something for them. Like, I love Janie, my mom's friend, like, so much. I've known her since I was a kid. And she's just the most positive, hardest working person I have ever met in my entire life. And it's not fair that they had to go through this. And so I wrote the song just for her. And then she told me to do whatever I wanted with it. And she loved it and so on. And lots of tears were, exchanged. And so I put out an acoustic version of this song just to try to raise a little bit more money for them to help with medical bills and regular bills and everything,
All right, I'm excited to hear it. What's it called again?
It's called Survivors.
Survivors. Okay, and you wrote this when?
About a month ago.
About a month ago. Okay.
Or maybe a little more. I don't know what date it was. I don't know.
Okay. And this is just kind of a standalone deal, or is it going to be on an album?
No,
or
this is just a standalone.
Okay.
This is really just for Janie and Felix.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Christian Sharon is watching.
It's my son.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Cool.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are. I'll turn our mics down and just hand it over to you.
All right. I've yet to sing this song through without crying, so we will see how it goes. It's okay to be real. Yeah.
There's a grandma of 5, doing what it takes to survive. She lives check to check. She loves hard and she does her best. Then it's her birthday and the present that she gets is knowing that her future looks like hospital beds and wigs. You can get in trouble fast when you look for answers. Why the pain? Why the loss? Why do angels cry? 'Cause it's not fair that she has to be a fighter, but she's a survivor. Now she holds her grandson close. She always thought she'd be the first to go, but he shares her fate. At least they caught it before it's too late. But he should be still playing games at school. But life has a way of not playing by the rules. You can get in trouble fast when you look for answers. Why the pain? Why the loss? Why do angels cry? It's not fair that he has to be a fighter, but he's a survivor. He's a survivor. I don't know if I could go through what they've gone through, and I don't know why it wasn't me or you. You can get in trouble fast when you look for answers. Why the pain? Why the loss? Why do angels cry? It's not fair that they have to be fighters. No, it's not fair that they have to be fighters, but they're survivors. But they're survivors. Thank you, guys.
Oh, dang.
Dude, I don't even know.
That
I don't even know
was-
what to say.
that
That
was
was
heavy.
beautiful.
I teared
It
up
was
a little
beautiful.
bit.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
I can see how you break down every time. Yeah. I've got some Kleenex. You need some Kleenex? I got it here for those reasons, just in case I say something stupid or somebody sings a sad song. You know. Both of them could happen. Yeah,
Right.
for sure. For sure. So that's tough to sing that, huh?
Yeah, it is. But I don't know. I mean, thank you, Janie, for letting me share your story. Like, I love you so much, and sending love to you and Felix. If y'all are out there, like, listening, and if anyone else wants to know more about their situation or check out their GoFundMe, it's all Fighting for Felix.
Fighting for Felix, and they can go there and then they can donate to that.
Or you can buy the song and it also donates.
Yeah. Or both.
Or both, yeah.
Yeah, both would always be good too.
They're
Yeah.
the kindest, most positive humans in the world, and I hate that they have to go through what they're going through.
Sure. Nobody wants to wish that on anybody, for sure. That's such a great thing you did, though. That was nice. That was nice. I know it feels like a little bit. I mean, compared to what's going on and what's happening, but I'm sure it's a big deal to them, for sure. Yeah. See, we love you even more now. It's like I just want to hug you.
There's a lot of people in the chat now. There's Mike Turnlock and Andy, David. Oh no!
Okay, just go with Andy David. So we got Mike and Andy David, the guy with two first names,
and Christian Sharon and Tracy Stewart Montgomery and Amy.
Okay.
Cowles and
are we getting some good reaction?
Paul Robinson.
Good reactions for the songs.
Hi, Amy.
There's a Paul Robinson in there.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys listening. For sure.
Said it was awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Holly's just good. I mean, she's just talented. I mean,
she's legit.
You go to Nashville and you see all these talented, beautiful people everywhere. You turn around. I mean, they could be cutting your hair, or they could be like parking your car for you, or just, playing in a bar or whatever. But, there's a certain few, I think, that have an advantage, and those are the ones that can connect with their audience, and Holly does that,
Yeah, and you stand out from the crowd. Like, you are very pretty, and you've got, like, great fashion sense. Oh, thank you. But, like, there's something about your vibe that, like, sticks out from the average Joe song singer, whatever. But
Thank you.
I love you.
You guys. I gotta thank my friend Leah Dahl, who I write a lot with, for helping me with my fashion sense, because I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Me neither.
I learn everything that I know from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
There you go.
True.
Yeah, they teach me everything.
But it's
Everything.
not just for straight guys. They have women.
Oh, that's right. It's just Queer Eye now.
Yeah, it's Queer Eye now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some good advice on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need advice help. I used to just be gray T-shirts and khakis.
Oh, I guess it's true. I would go in his closet and all I would see was gray T-shirts and khakis. That's it. And I was like, don't you want anything different?
Yeah.
No?
Now it's really colorful. Yeah. All right, so we've got new songs coming out. We've got a tour coming up, right? So, me being a super fan, how do I keep up with you? How do I know, like, where you're going to be, what's going on, so I can come and, like, see you live or buy a song? Like, where's the best place to go?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram 24/7. So
Yeah, you love Instagram. That's your favorite,
Instagram.
right?
It's my favorite.
Yes.
I can share, like, longer videos on IGTV of, like, full songs. I can put stuff in my story of goofy stuff I'm doing every day. I can post
goofy stuff.
Yeah. And, but if you guys want to track, like, my actual tours, Bands in Town is a great place to go. And you can just, like, search Hollyana under, like, the artist search thing on Bands in Town and click track. Mm-hmm. And that will constantly update you. Not constantly, it's not going to be all the time. But anytime I have a show specifically in your area, you'll get, like, a notification.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like,
okay.
in June, Josh and I are going to be touring through, like, the Louisville area. And then I know we're doing some things in Atlanta. We're playing, like, Eddie's Attic in Atlanta in July, which I'm excited about. We're just going to keep booking all the shows, man.
Nice. And if you follow our CMA Fest schedule, you'll notice that Holly's actually not on the schedule, but I think we may end up changing that today, just because
Yes.
we love Holly and we want to get her on there for sure. Maybe the whole band can come by and we can chill, because we get extra cool points when, like, whole bands show up.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Y'all will love my band, I'm serious.
Yeah. So, but they'll make me look good, right?
Yes.
Sure. Oh,
Oh, wow.
and Holly's in the floor.
Oh, my
Facebook Live
gosh.
has been destroyed. So that might be a good time to take a break.
That would probably be a
and
great
then
time. And I
we
see
can go
the
ahead and fix
cameras on the
Facebook
floor.
Live. Yep.
Wonderful.
That's what you get. I mean, it's
Nailed
live.
it.
It's live, you know.
That was hilarious.
But we're going to take just a second to say hello to Randy over at Magnolia Emporium, and we love and appreciate Randy for every single thing that they do for us.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success. Okay, I think we fixed the Facebook catastrophe of
There we go.
the year.
That was crazy. I just sat and watched, and there's nothing I could do.
Yeah, what do you do?
Sit
You know,
and watch the world
what do you
burn.
do? It's just all falling down.
The apocalypse.
All falling down around us. Okay, so we've got another. We're going to do another live song, right? All right. So what's happening here with this one? What is this?
So I apologize. I'm playing you guys today the two songs that I've cried the most while writing. I wrote this song with my drummer, Dan Kozlowski, who did the Barnyard Stomping, the last song, and my best friend, Lydia Dahl. And we wrote this about 2 years ago, and it has remained my favorite song I've ever written. And I feel like, you know, a lot of people ask songwriters, what's your favorite song you've ever written? And for a long time I didn't have an answer to that, or it was always the most recent song I've written because that's what you're excited about. Mm-hmm. But this song just kind of stuck with me. When we wrote it, Dan started playing some pretty guitar stuff, and Lydia started asking me questions, and I started crying, and, you know, we just started talking about everything. And this song just kind of came out.
I love the behind the scenes, like the stories, you know, that go into the song. Because it's one thing just to hear a song, but then I think you connect with it a little more when you hear this stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's fun for me.
We appreciate being able to tell the stories behind the songs too. And even like this song, I wrote down the idea for this song when I was in high school, actually, and forever ago. And I don't know, I think I just had to kind of live it before I could write it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, 2 quick questions before we sing. Would you prefer like a giant audience or like an intimate, like songwriters, like round kind of thing?
Intimate round.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring that with you. Yeah,
I
yeah.
love just the personal connections. Like, if I could have like any career in the world, it'd be like if I could play little theaters where it was actually people who all knew my songs, and, you know, I could go out afterwards and talk to them, and like.
So maybe national television with about 15 or 20 people in the room.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be perfect, right?
That would be
right?
great, actually, no.
Yeah. So are you a writer first or a performer first?
They're so close. I don't know, they flip-flop a lot, honestly. Right now, I think a performer first. For the last few years...
I would have said writer just because, like, you
talked about that, like, right off
you
the
glow. You just glow when you talk about it. Yeah, yeah.
I love it. And, like, I think the reason I say performer is because I'm able to perform my own songs and perform songs that I've written and that I care about so much. But like I said, I do love writing for other people. I love being in a room.
Writing is great.
It's great. I know. It's hard because I think I like performing most, then writing, then singing. Because I don't mean performing as singing. Because someone once asked me, if you could never write again or never sing again, which one would you choose? And I would never sing again. It's like singing is like, it's a blast, but it's a way for me to convey a message. So for me, it's the performance part first, like the whole thing that comes together, and I get to like share a story with you guys. And then second, it's the actual writing of the song.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about telling a story and sharing that and connecting with somebody on that level, not really showing off how good you can sing, you know? Even though you do sing very well, but it's not about that, I guess. And I think for some people it is, and I think that's part of what they're missing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to shut up.
Oh, before we do shut up, Ashley McCam, sorry, I'm so sorry, says that she loves you and everybody.
What was her last name again?
Her last name is McCam.
Okay, cool.
I'm so sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing names. I'm ashamed.
So we'll just stick with Ashley. All right, so if you just tuned in today, we're listening to Auna right here on the Chris Top program. And we would love for you to join the chat, whether it's on the website. You can ask some questions. You can watch on Facebook Live. And if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you're probably listening to an archive show on iHeart or Stitcher or Spreaker or Spotify or on one of those places. So if that's the case, then join us next Wednesday, because we come on every Wednesday, and you can...
It's like our thing. I think we started just like every other Wednesday or a few Wednesdays a month, but so far it's been every Wednesday.
Yeah, that's kind of what it turned. It may end up turning into 2 days a week. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can actually pretty much be part of the show if you want to join the chat and hang out with us. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now because Auna is going to sing us a song. And what's the name of the song again?
Lonely.
Lonely. All right, here we go.
This is a song was great. We got to do some like a 3-piece string section and like an upright piano. And I'm very excited to release this song later this summer, and I'm excited to play it for you guys here first.
Plant my feet on the cold bathroom floor, square up to the fact I'm not me anymore. Those aren't my eyes that I'm looking into, and my smile to me is way too easy to see through. Is it just me? 'Cause everyone else seems to think we're everything happy people should be. I'm laughing, I'm not smiling, I'm talking, I'm not saying anything. There's a me that you're not seeing. I'm running on empty, I'm alive but I'm not living. I found you, I lost me, I'm not alone, but I'm lonely. I wash my pillowcase each day to make sure the mascara doesn't stain. I fill it back up with lies that I've said. I put it back on the bed that I've made. I can't walk away, 'cause I'd feel ashamed. People say I threw away the best decision I ever made. I'm laughing, I'm not smiling, I'm talking, I'm not saying anything. There's a me that you're not seeing. I'm running on empty, I'm alive but I'm not living. I found you, I lost me, I'm not alone, but I'm lonely. I'm kissing with my eyes open, I'm loving with my heart closed. I know there's something wrong, but I'm too scared to go. I'm laughing, I'm not smiling, I'm talking, I'm not saying anything. Oh, I'm running on empty, I'm alive but I'm not. No, I'm not alone, I'm lonely. I'm lonely.
Hollyana.
Oh man, that was heavy too.
Heavy.
But
Oh,
like
my
at the same
goodness.
time, thank you for that, because like, I love
my
heavy
goodness.
stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's all I can say. Is
I feel like a different person after hearing these.
Right? Me
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Right?
She's changed me. She is a vampire.
You are. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She went.
Yeah.
She did the hissing thing. I love it.
So, do you consider yourself to be like just one of those people that's always like just in deep thought and just like always like a thinker, like a big thinker all the time? Or how does this stuff come to you? Like what
Yes, I think all the time, way too much. It's one of those sleep and,
Me.
Always have anxiety and overthink every single thing that I do and that I say. But yeah, I mean, I try to make myself just relax every now and then and just have fun.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
I mean, I guess when you write a song like that, and I've brought this up before on the show with other artists, you know, it's therapy, right?
absolutely, it's
Yeah.
therapy. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see a shrink too?
No.
No. I guess you don't have to because you're right. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I've talked to plenty of writers, musicians who do both.
yeah.
For sure.
I was like talking to some of my songwriter friends, you know, about writing and about how weird it is because we go into a room with 3 people just like this. And sometimes we don't know each other. And we're like, okay, so tell me your deepest, darkest secrets and how your feelings and your heartbreak. And it's crazy because we're sitting in these rooms with people we don't know, but we have to trust, you know, to create art with them. And it is therapy.
Yeah.
And hope they don't blackmail you later.
I know, right? For sure. No, but it's also harder sometimes to get over things, I feel like, as a writer, because you don't just live it once and then you're over it and then you only see them on Instagram every now and then. You know, whenever you write songs about things that you've gone through.
They're still there. They're like immortalized.
Yeah, it's still in your head over and over again. And every time you bring up that relationship or that friendship that ended or that whatever that happened, you know, you relive it again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
I'm surprised there are even any songwriters at all, just because, I mean, I've never thought about it like that, because, I mean, you're bringing it up every time you hear your song.
Yeah.
You know, you're just bringing it back to the surface again. You're bringing all the pain back, or all the...
And it's weird
the
because
joy or
it's
whatever
like,
the case
if
is.
you don't write about it, then you're keeping it inside and you're still living it, you know, every time. And then you think if you bring it out, then that's it. But then you do have to go back and read it again, or somebody says something about it and it's like, oh, it's not gone. It's like, I just made it immortal now. Like,
yeah.
And how gutsy is it for a writer to really put everything out there on the table like that, too, in a
really
song?
gutsy.
Yeah, because you're just telling the whole world that, you know, you've got problems. You know, you got issues.
That's the thing we all do, and it's
Yeah.
hard for us to talk about it, especially in the world of social media, where it's like everything is perfect,
Right.
everything's smiling, and it's like, no, we go through hard stuff, and so
Sure.
I just hope that I can literally reach anybody with these songs, because like you said, these songs to me are therapy, and have helped me through things, and I have to create,
Yeah.
whether I'm doing this for a living or not. Like, I'm going to be creating, and if I can help one other person with that, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
and like you said, everything's positive on Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, and I kind of like that because I don't really want to see other people's problems on there. But but it's good though when you have these types of songs out there, because it lets people know that they're not alone, they're not by themselves, and that there's somebody else that they can connect with and relate to. So it's good.
Yeah, we're not alone. None of us are. We all go through the same
Yeah.
problems and the same types of things in our life, and I go to music whenever I'm trying to cope with things, so hopefully
Right.
I can give a song to someone else that helps them cope.
What's your dream stage? Like, where do you see yourself playing? Like when you've hit that pinnacle of success?
Not to sound cliche, but the Ryman.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would love to come to the Ryman to see you.
If I'm ever playing the Ryman, I swear
I'd pay
y'all
big
will
bucks.
be there free.
So I didn't even have to ask.
No, I swear.
Like, I was going to ask you. I was going to be
All
like,
on Facebook heard it. You got it right
yeah,
here.
yeah. Because I'm sure I asked you that 4 years ago too. I was like,
I don't know. I can't remember.
because I always
That's
ask
like
for
the
backstage
thing.
passes,
Oh, there you go.
and so we'll be there.
Yes.
I'll definitely come see Holly at the Ryman.
Me too.
Just let me know when. All right.
Oh, goals, dreams.
Hopefully the next couple of years, maybe.
I keep saying, like, so I'm 26, and I keep
Yeah.
saying that if I can play the Ryman by the time I'm 40, that's my goal. Because
Yeah.
the music industry takes a lot longer than people say. You know,
It
we're
really
working hard
does.
and
Yeah.
working every single day.
And
but
it's weird because people see like a debut album or whatever, and they think they're new when really they've been independent for years and years and years.
Chris Stapleton showed up, and everyone's like, "Where did he come from overnight?" I'm like, "Yeah, overnight 20 years ago."
Yeah,
Amazing,
yeah.
and there's a reason, you know.
Well, you're amazing too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I mean that. I'm not just saying that. And I love it because, I mean, I compliment a lot of the artists that we have on the show, but the thing is, the catch is, I wouldn't have you on the show if you weren't good. But I don't know. I just when we first booked the show, I was like, oh, it's Holly. It'll be cool. But then after listening to your music and watching you a little bit on social media, it's like I really became a fan. And this isn't the easiest interview I've ever done, just because. I mean, I love Holly, but it's just like I'm just kind of like a nervous fanboy.
He's
right now.
fanboying.
Yeah, I really, really am.
Then you don't want to know how nervous I am. It's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so we've got another song we're going to play.
All right.
Because we've already went over.
Oh no, it's gone.
Yeah,
And there's like stuff going down.
I gotta stop moving in the chair. Okay, is Facebook Live still going? Okay, so here we are. I'm just going to hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be like the cam. I'm going to hold the cam. I can show Allie too. Okay. So this song is called Starling Darling.
Yes, it is.
All right. So tell me about this song. Is this a new one or is this an old one or what?
I wrote this last fall with one of my friends who's actually not a songwriter. She writes poetry and she writes fantasy novels. And yeah.
Let's be. Yeah.
Jessica Bullen. And we were just talking about, well, actually, it all started because she gave me a book of her handwritten poetry. And she was like, see if you get any song ideas from this. And I was like terrified I was going to lose this book of poetry. And I was going through it and I made little marks of things I loved. And she had written down Starling Darling. And a couple of the other, well, a lot of the lines in the song came from her poems. And not even the same poem, different poems. And so her and I just talked about things that we had gone through and found some mutual things that we had like struggled with. And we wrote this song, and it was so much fun. It's just this lilty, like, pretty folk song, and I absolutely love it.
Oh, I love folk music.
It's just so folk.
It's one of my favorite.
Out of everything that we've done so far today, like all the songs, like what, say the two that we have recorded, like, do you have a favorite, or is it hard to? Can you pick a favorite?
They're so different. Like I said, "Lonely," the last one I played, is my favorite song I've like
right.
been a part of. But I don't know, the two new ones, the Meet Me at Midnight, which is out now, and Starling Darling, which comes out April 19th, they're just so different, and I love them both in their own ways. And so Starling Darling, when it comes out, when you guys see the artwork for this, let's just say the bird cage and the bird were drawn by Jessica, who's also...
When do we get to see the artwork?
Maybe I'll share that with you guys before it comes out.
You could. I won't share it with anybody.
Okay, I'll show you.
I promise.
Today.
I promise I won't.
But no, maybe we can do like an early little showing of it or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I get super excited.
Yeah.
And, anytime you want to send me, like, new music that's, like, coming out, like, in a few months, feel free to do that.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
will.
I'll still buy it when it comes out, too. Awesome. I just like to get it early, just so...
Yeah, it's fun. I love doing
Yeah.
that with people that,
Yeah.
like, if I hear my friend's song, in a bedroom first, and then, like, I get to hear it on Spotify later. It's so exciting.
Plus, we get to brag about it to our friends.
right.
Hollyana sent us, like, this stuff, like, 2 months before
But
it
you
came out.
can't hear it until it comes out.
Yeah.
You guys.
How hard is it to sit on a song after it's like polished up, ready to go, and like then you have to wait a month or two before you release it?
It's so hard because you have to give it so much time, to be considered for like official like playlists on Spotify and things like that. So you have to upload everything at least 2 weeks to a month before it actually comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard because I want to share it. Sometimes I just go ahead and put it on SoundCloud and send it to a few of my friends or
Right.
so they can like hear it early.
You're not patient, are you?
I share everything. There's a reason I love Instagram. I'm like, this is my story today. I love sharing everything. Speaking of Instagram, y'all should check out Ink Vault Art on Instagram because Jessica, who I wrote this song with, that is her graphic design company, and she's the one who did the art.
Ink Vault Art on Instagram.
Vault Art on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she have a website too?
I'm not sure if she does yet. I know she's just kind of starting up her graphic design company.
Okay.
She's the one who writes the sci-fi novels and does the poetry and all
Gotcha.
the creative things. And like I said, we wrote the song together, and she did the art for Starling Darling. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Jamie Cassiano is in the chat.
Hello, Jamie. How are you? Jamie's my niece.
Mm-hmm. And Andre David. Oh, I'm going to just say Andre David. And Jenny Adkins is in the chat. And Philip Todd Stewart is in the chat. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dad. Yeah, I'm sorry if the camera seems wobbly or it moves a lot, but we had it. If you just tuned in, I had it mounted, but I kept knocking it over. So I just decided to hold it for the last few minutes of the show. But anyway, so I do apologize for anything weird. Okay, so this is Starling Darling, Hollyana on the Chris Top program.
You walked in willingly, but you didn't see just what he was doing when he threw away the key. He kept you safe inside, locked up with your mind, dreaming about the someday when you both would own the sky. But he doesn't understand you, he doesn't take the time. They're just beautifully constructed lines. Starling, darling, your wings collecting dust. Why do you sing in a cage of rust? Pick up your dreams like feathers, try to stitch them all together. Cut your ties so you can fly. Starling, darling, stitch can't fix a break. When he doesn't really mean it, no. Words can't lead to change. He doesn't understand you. He doesn't take the time. They're just beautifully constructed lies. Starling, darling, your wings collecting dust. Why do you sing in a cage of rust? Pick up your dreams like feathers. Try to stitch them all together. Cut your ties so you can fly. Starling, darling. Starling, darling. Starling, darling. Why do you sing? Starling, darling, your wings collecting dust. Why do you sing in a cage of rust? Pick up your dreams like feathers. Try to stitch them all together. Cut your ties so you can fly. Starling, darling. Starling, darling.
Starling Darlings. For some reason, it makes me happy, but it's not really a happy song. But it makes me happy to hear it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite song was of the day. I have no idea.
This was my favorite song.
Starling Darling was your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I like this type of music.
I may be leaning toward Meet Me at Midnight, but then again, Starling Darling, I don't know. I mean, but they're both going to be on the same album, right?
They are, and I'm happy seeing a 1-for-1 because, like, that's a good sign,
Yeah.
you know? Having different people liking different songs.
Yeah, so the album is a definite for us. Then we got to get the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and you said there's going to be 10 songs on the whole album.
There are, and like half of them are fully acoustic, and half of them have a little bit of percussions. Like that song was also Dan Kozlowski, my our drummer for the band, and Ryan, who's also in the band, singing and playing with me.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and you've got they're all original songs,
Yes.
and it's all original artwork on the album. So how exciting is that project? That's
It's
just like
so much. I love putting together projects.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much fun to find like the 10 songs at a time that you just absolutely love,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of just turning it into something, you know, something that you can hand to people and be like, here you go, here's a piece of my heart. And
yeah. How long have you spent on this particular project?
We started recording it at like in the middle of December. We did it all at the Amber Sound, and so not very long, truthfully. Like, I mean, I've been writing these songs on and off for 2 years. And
Sure.
just kind of going through because we were working on the full band project. And then I called Ryan one night and I was like, hey, you want to do something crazy? And he was like, what? And I was like, what if we record a whole acoustic project before we put out the band project? And he's like, sure. So, we've been kind of working on 2 projects at the same time. But I love it because it gives me more music to share with everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, being an indie artist, it's great because I don't have to follow the normal standard, like I'm going to put out one single and promote it for 6 months and then put out another single and then lead to an album. So I can just kind of
do whatever the heck you want.
Bombard you guys with music, and if y'all like it, great.
Yeah. That's how I feel about our show. We can just go on wherever the hell we want.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do what you want. I love that. I love that's the American spirit. Christian Sharon says, I'll tell you my deepest secrets if you can help me write a song, LOL.
Oh my gosh.
He's my son. I can vouch for him.
Yeah, he's been writing and singing and stuff a little bit, and
That's awesome.
yeah, I think he wants to get more into it.
Yeah. Yep. You know what? I had an amazing time with you today.
Same.
This
has been so great.
It goes by too fast because I scheduled it for 45 minutes, but I think we've went a little over. It's like an hour and 10 minutes or something. But
You have been so hospitable and nice. Thank you for the amazing Panera pastries and
Yeah.
the seltzer water. And they've been taking care of you guys. They're great.
it's good stuff.
And can I
It's
say
good stuff.
Thank you to everyone on Facebook.
Yeah, you go for
Guys,
it.
thank you for tuning in on Facebook. Thank you for always being a part of my music. Donnie, Barb, Andy and Ashley, Amy, I'm trying to remember when you said Brooke. Gosh, everybody that has been on there. I love all y'all, and thank you guys for tuning in. And check out all of their stuff, the Chris Top radio program.
Whatever the heck it is.
Whatever it's called, we don't know.
Yeah. But they're watching it on your Facebook Live, right? So they can go ahead and click like on your Facebook.
Yeah.
You guys are great. Thank you for what you do for indie artists.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you and we love you to death, and we can't wait to see you this June. We can't wait for the album to come out. Just lots of exciting things coming up. So
Andre David doesn't want the show to end.
I'm so sorry,
telling
Andre.
us to keep going.
Well, you can go back and listen later, though. You can listen to it again or watch it again on Facebook.
Thank you for watching.
Have a watch party. We'll stop by and chill for a little while. Is that
Right.
what the kids are doing these days?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you drink or is it?
Let's talk about that off air.
Okay, gotcha. But I do appreciate everybody that listens, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's on Spreaker or ChrisTopProgram.com. I appreciate everybody, no matter how you listen, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, as long as you listen. Because I know there's a million other things you could be doing, but you chose to listen to us. And that makes me feel really, really good. It's amazing. I'll never, ever take you for granted. I know I say that every show, and it's because I mean it. I'm being sincere. We really, really do love you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in today, and we will see you next time. Until then, life's good, and we're gone. And if I was ready to play the outro, that would have been
Maybe a dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2, 3, 4.